It's all about the butt, the pork butt specifically. The cornerstone of Southern barbecue happens to be one of my favorite cuts because it's super versatile, it's affordable, and it's humble. And I'll tell you something, if you've never attempted to smoke anything, this is your go-to cut. Not only is it cheap, it's also forgiving. And I'm gonna show you a very streamlined recipe to make sure that you can cook up some of the most delicious pulled pork you've ever had. Now, truth be told, the pork butt is a bit of a misnomer because it's actually not coming from the rear of the pig, it's derived from the shoulder. Keeping it very, very simple today, I'm just using a pre-made Creole style rub. And again, whenever I'm putting a dry rub on meat, I wanna make sure that I'm working that rub into every crevice. Here's the fat cap here. Now you'll find pork butts, they typically come anywhere between 8 to 10 pounds. Approximately an hour and 15 minutes per pound to smoke. So this is ready to rock and roll. I like to actually smoke it with the fat cap up. That way, as it slowly smokes, the fat is gonna gently kind of self-baste the butt over time. So we've got our smoker set to 225 degrees and place that directly on our smoker. Okay, so our pork butt's been on for about 8 hours, and guess what? This happens to the best of us. The party is in about 3 hours, and it's only at 170 degrees. I've got a great hack that's gonna allow you to cook this all the way up to temp to where your folks will never know that the temperature dropped low. We're gonna pull it off the smoke now. It's taken on as much of the smoke flavor that we want. We wanna keep the meat really nice from burning. We're just gonna add this and wrap it in foil until it reaches an internal temperature of 200 degrees. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this in our foil, and we'll place it right back on our smoker. So our pork butt has been on for 12 hours, and now it's time to take an internal temperature. I'm just gonna take a meat thermometer, we'll stick it into the thickest part. Perfect, 200 degrees. So I'm gonna pull this right now. Because I'm pulling the pork, I like to just let it rest back in the foil for about an hour until it's ready to serve. So the pork butt has been resting in foil for about an hour, and now it's time for the moment of truth. You know this thing is ready to rock and roll when the bone is literally going to pull completely clean from the meat. From there, we can just shred the pork, hence the name pulled pork. You can serve it on sandwiches, serve it by itself, sauce, whatever you prefer. This is my go-to cut for any classic style barbecue.